And,
you know what I heard from a gal up in Mount Shasta is that they've been doing some things. The Black Ops been doing things up on the mountain, and you haven't even been able to see Shasta. And then now their water's poisoned.
Yeah.
Up there.
Oh yeah, it's 1,200 times more aluminum oxide and barium, and they're finding strontium, radioactive material, all this stuff. They've totally poisoned the water there, and the larvae, that the fish depend on to eat is just not there right now, and so that's going to affect the fish. It's going to affect the entire food chain. And this thing about the Gulf oil spill, I mean, people go, oh, they wouldn't do that. They would never destroy the sea. I mean, they're destroying the air right now. Why not the sea?
Right.
It's like, come on, you guys, figure it out.
Well, we just have to trust that we're going to move out of this.
Definitely.
That's the bottom line, because it's like I can't even read all the emails that come to me, James, that get into all the stuff, because the thing is, it's just, all it does is just get people boiling and angry, and we have to just protect ourselves. At this point, there is not a recovery. I'm sorry. There's just not a recovery. We could recover, but they are not going to allow this to be recovered.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to end up living in their own mess. And I know they had all these bases out in space and things like that they're going to retreat to and just let the Earth just totally, trash itself and wipe everybody out and then come back and reclaim it. Problem is they got kicked out of their bases, so now they have to go back and clean up the mess that they created, and they're still going through with it, which is total psychotic. I mean, these guys are not playing with the full deck on any way whatsoever. So, but anyway, that's a whole other story. But I do believe that there are going to be two realities unfolding here, and some are going to take the upward spiral and evolve to live in harmony with each other and the planet, and others are going to take the downward spiral and go into total social, environmental, and economic collapse. And that's where they've chosen to go. And you've got to honor free will, and they need those reactions or those lessons. That's basically, as a soul, that's where they need to go.
People have a choice, and the young people that might be listening, just please do not fear, because you will have, if you will embrace higher vibration and love and light and truth, you will have a long, long life. Most of us are going to live to hundreds of years old. Some people's earth suits are getting worn out right now, and they're not going to be able to take the physical body in too well. His book, Project World Evacuation, there's so much in there that is, it's just amazing, but it talks about how some people will, their third dimensional body will just be changed and be able to move through, and those vehicles will be, they'll have to, reincarnate into the new Earth. But it's like I have a movie project that I've trying to get off the ground for quite a while, and finally just stopped because the Spirit told me, look, it's not going to be produced in this dimension, but it will happen after we move into the new Earth. And I go, well, hey, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. And, of course, the movie is about the second Earth. I wish it could have been out right now, but the thing is, that's where it's at. So, well, James, I sure it's so great to be on the show with you, and I thank you again for all that you're doing. And just
I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. It's been very enlightening. And then they can go to your website, and if they want to sign up for a reading or get your movies or DVDs, it's Victoria Victoria's Light.
Healing. I mean, they're not just readings; they're healings. I mean, it sometimes we do trance work together. It's very personalized with whatever's going on with them. So,
great.
But I send everybody all my love and many blessings to you, and I hope to see you in July down here in Farmington.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Let me know when you want to come to Pagosa. If you can swing over here, it'd be great. I'll get a gig going for you. Okay?
I'll do that. We're out of time, unfortunately,
okay.
And I can't thank you enough for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jane.
And it's victoriaslight.com if people want to get a hold of Victoria for a reading. And anyway, hold the light, hold the love, hold the joy, hold the bliss, and don't be afraid to say what needs to be said. Just speak it, with loving detachment. Anyway, this is James Gillen with World Puja signing off. Have a great day. Bye.